Leviticus Chapter 3, the peace offering. This is the first offering where you actually get to eat. A reminder that worship is really about a fellowship with God. If a man's offering is a sacrifice of peace offerings, if he offers an animal from the herd, whether male or female, he shall offer it without blemish before the Lord. He shall lay his hand on the head of its offering, transferring symbolically his guilt to the sacrifice, and kill it at the doorway of the tent of meeting. Aaron's sons, the priest, shall sprinkle the blood around the altar. From the sacrifice of the peace offerings, an offering by fire to the Lord, he shall present the fat that covers the entrails and all the fat which is on the entrails, and the 2 kidneys with the fat that is on them at the loins, and the lobe of the liver, which he shall remove with the kidneys. Aaron's sons shall offer it up in smoke on the altar, placing it on the burnt offering which is on the wood that is on fire. It is an offering by fire, a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord. If his peace offering to the Lord is an animal from the flock, male or female, he shall offer the animal without blemish. If he offers a lamb as his offering, then he shall present it before the Lord, and he shall lay his head on the head of his offering and kill it before the tent of meeting, and Aaron's son shall sprinkle its blood around the altar. From the sacrifice of peace offerings he shall bring as an offering by fire to the Lord its fat, the entire fat tail, which he shall remove close to the backbone, and the fat that covers the entrails, and all the fat which is on the entrails. And the 2 kidneys with the fat that is on them at the loins, and the lobe of the liver, which he shall remove from the kidneys. The priest shall offer it up in smoke on the altar as food and offering by fire to the Lord. If this offering is a goat, he shall present it before the Lord, and shall lay its hand on its head, transferring symbolically his guilt to the sacrifice, and kill it before the tent of meeting. And the sons of Aaron shall sprinkle its blood around the altar. Then he shall present from it as his offering an offering by fire to the Lord the fat that covers the entrails and all the fat that is on the entrails, and the 2 kidneys with the fat that is on them at the loins, and the lobe of the liver, which he shall remove from the kidneys. The priest shall offer them up in smoke on the altar as food. If it is an offering by fire, a sweet and soothing aroma, all the fat is the Lord's. It is a permanent statute for your generations whenever you be, that you shall not eat any fat or any blood. It's interesting. I understand that the New Testament you go through and read, and this is something God's going to have to speak to you about, but when he talks about, everything is considered clean, but if you think about what did God say, not to eat the blood or the fat, is there any kind of health benefit to eating the blood of an animal and eating the fat of an animal? Probably not super healthy, right, for your body. That's just my take on it. I'm not saying it. No controversy, just makes you think about that. Like eating the fat would not be good for your arteries, right? Eating the blood would not be very good as well. Cooking it, making sure it's properly cooked would be probably the way to go. So this is my 2 cents. This is your daily Bible chapter reading God's Word Monday through Friday. See you tomorrow.